Yo, 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 it's your boy King Cobra35 out here with another e-bike adventure. Heading up from there at Coast Mesa, heading out to there at Westminster, Orange County, California, all the way around y'all. This is the nighttime adventure, you guys. So come on in, check out the channel, and get a nighttime ride going on. We never know what we can see out here. We never know what we run into. We never know what's going to happen out here in this world or this place that we're going to. We never know who we can see or who we can run into out here in this place that we are going to. But overall, we hope we are having a nice, good, safe, fun ride all the way down to our destination. We don't go no accidents, mishaps, no tragedies that cause us to get mixed accidents or tragedies or any of that chaos that can go on out here. And just have a fun ride, y'all. All right, let's get you guys out, flipped around. Some nights it's like really super clear, and some nights it's kind of foggy. It was foggy earlier, and it cleared up really super quick after I looked at it and said, oh man, it's gonna be a foggy night ride. And I turned my head now, so boom, the fog is all gone. It's like, oh man, that's great. That's what we need, non-fog, so I can see what's going on, and so you guys can see what's going on too. If we got no fog, it's all good. But we had a little bit of fog earlier. Before I was going to start the ride off, I was like, wow, let's see if it settles down a little bit. And it just, as soon as I turned my head, all the fog was gone. It was a great deal. So all you people that work for YouTube or are just YouTube AI or whatever, this is all raw footage. Every time I do a live, every time I do a regular video, whatever, it's all becomes raw footage. So you guys will definitely see raw footage on my channel no matter what happens. I don't make nothing up. I don't cover nothing up. I don't do any editing or anything like that. Everything is raw footage. So go ahead and get me for all the copyrights. Go ahead and get me for all the special showings, whatever like that that you guys do that work for YouTube. You guys do your jobs and I'll do my jobs. My job is to entertain the people that come on my channel and check it out, y'all. And before we get further into the rise, and you guys are just showing up and you haven't done it already, make sure you smack me a thumbs up, hit me a subscribe, leave me comments down below, flop that arrow, share it to friends, and ring that bell to get that notification every time I post a video. We are out here. Why do you keep extending these? How do you keep on explaining things to YouTube? The reason why I keep on explaining things to YouTube is seriously, I got a lot of copyrights back in the past. So I learned if I tell YouTube, people that are bloggers or people that are like AI or whatever they do for YouTube workers, that I am doing nothing but like raw footage, then I won't get the copyrights. I learned that after I read about it too. If you are saying it that you don't own the copyrights, or you are just doing like a raw footage for something, and there's something in the background that hops up like some kind of music or something like that, that's definitely going to get you a copyright. Or if like that day I was down at the beach not too long ago, and I was just filming the area way before you came on Mountaintop, man. And I'm just filming the area. People are walking around in their bikinis and stuff like that. And to a lot of people, that's a special showing, you know. So I guess like seeing a bare booty is a special showing. Alrighty, and then done it. Yeah. Definitely, yeah, gave me a thumbs up. I saw that, bro. So that's the whole reason why. If I don't explain it to all the people that work for YouTube and are on the YouTube channel, and they want to go ahead and copyright me, that's it. Boom. You know, they will do it. Wow. You got to be kidding me, bro. No, I'm not kidding you all, dude. Seriously. There's one time I'm down at the beach and I'm riding by, real nice looking lady has a G-string bikini on, bro. And you know, and she's definitely bigger on the top side, you know, and all that. And I'm riding by, boom. They got me for it, dude. Supposed to show it. And there's been times too, I'll ride by some places and they got me for some copyrights on just someone blaring their music. Crazy stuff, man. So if you are going to be recording a video, definitely do that, man. And I'm hoping we got new subscribers coming up. I seen that we do have a few new subscribers in the channel, and I'm hoping for more. Actually, we're doing like 400 in right now, a little bit over 400 in on subscribers, and I would definitely like that super chat, guys. So it's make a goal for that super chat this year. You know, if we can make a goal for that super chat this year, that'd be great. People are saying that I was qualified for it, but never got it. I never seen it on the channel, guys. And then I read up on it. I had to at least have 1,000 subscribers. Okay, and why send me the email? I think it was a fake email, straight from somebody that was saying they're YouTube guys, when they're not. Oh yeah, I work for YouTube. You qualify for the super chat. Please make sure you see it on your screen. Okay. I don't think that's the way it's done actually either. Anyways, here we are heading down Peterson up to Adams. Adams right here. Maybe one of these days we'll take Peterson down and see how that goes. I don't know. We'll check that out one of these days. I do plan for a really good I do have a really good plan for a really good Saturday free ride, guys. So it will not be this weekend, but it will be this next weekend. So not this weekend, is coming up because I'm going to Motocross, guys. And then the next weekend coming up is definitely going to be a Saturday free ride. And I have the street for you guys that we're going to go check out. We're going to have to ride up to it first without well, maybe we can just ride up to it with some the pedal assistant, ride back up one way to it and then come back down another way. We're gonna be heading down Ball Road, y'all, and we're gonna check out Ball Road, see how it goes. I heard that Lincoln's pretty crazy too, so there's gonna be a day that we're gonna do Lincoln. I'm not sure exactly if it's gonna be Lincoln or Ball. Actually, I'm thinking about Ball, but I'm also thinking Lincoln's going to be crazy too, because I know how crazy those two streets are, and I hadn't shown them off yet, but I pretty much view them like every time I go down to my church, because we go past Lincoln sometimes, and sometimes we go past Ball, and it's just totally chaos down there. Seriously, there's a lot of homeless people, a lot of people just like camping out everywhere. All kinds of stuff going on over there in that area of Anaheim. And Anaheim is pretty much, you know, Anaheim, the ghetto of Orange County. And a lot of people just don't know that stuff. It's crazy, man. We can do anywhere of Anaheim, and it's pretty much going to be ghetto. Like the area of Catella is definitely pretty much nice in certain parts, then really super ghetto in certain parts. You get that Anaheim Stadium up there, and the back area of that Anaheim Stadium is pretty nice and everything. And the front area is okay, not too bad. But during the daytime, you do see a lot of activity happening over there and everything. And then if you guys head down towards like Ball Road, behind that area, and then go up towards like Harbor, it's really bad territory. And then the same thing with Lincoln. Lincoln is super bad all the way down. Seriously. Lincoln is not, it's not the place to be hanging out, man. Especially when you get like La Palma Park right there. Oh man. Lincoln and La Palma right there is just like totally terrible sometimes. There's like one part where you're going through the freeway area and it's still the street, and it's pretty much got a lot of people hanging out in the street with their tents and stuff. Just the other day going by there, it's crazy. I have a lot of homeless up here in Northern California. I mean, oh wow, yeah, I bet you there's a lot of homeless, and that's the most attraction of my videos out here. A lot of people love the homeless people, to see them, see the reactions that they're doing, and that's just like most attraction that I noticed. Like, if there's a lot of homeless people in the area, boom, I'll get a lot of views. And if there's like no homeless people at all, it's just like everyone just bumps out the channel really super quick. So I know I have to keep you guys entertained somehow by reaching out to the homeless areas. Anyways, right here we are going down to Adams. You know, my favorite hill bomb. I always got to touch it, man. Always got to hit it going. Since you guys did not show up on the Friday night free ride to see what was going on for the Friday night free ride, and I do got a good amount of people on here right now, we're definitely going to head down Newland, because you guys did not get to see what was going on down Newland for the Friday night free ride, and that's the street I took. So we're going to head down here to Newland for you guys, so we can do like a rerun of the area, but something new is going to happen. You never know. So it's just going to be basically a rerun of the area, you know, but you're not going to be watching a rerun. So you guys be ready for that. Definitely, if you guys are coming in that area, if you go help the homeless, they start smacking talk. I just want to walk. Yeah, definitely they smack a lot of talk, seriously. But some of the homeless out here are pretty much cool. But at least with me, I haven't had him and do that smack talking back, you know. Here we go, hitting that 17, guys. Whoa, what did I just hit? I don't know. Piece of metal or something. That was a big giant heavy piece of metal too, guys. I'm still rolling. Don't have any flats. I'm great for having tons of armor. We're hitting at 22.2, guys. That's quick. And looks like we got a little fog up here, guys. Oh boy, that's, yeah, we got a little fog up here, guys. I don't know if it's just because of the park right there, whatever. Maybe that's had the sprinklers on, but I was a little fog tester there, guys, for you guys too. Yeah, nice. That was great. 22.2. It's pretty sick. I have no idea what that piece of metal was, man, but I'm grateful for having that thing I explained to you guys millions of times already on this channel. If you guys are riding your bicycle anywhere, a regular bicycle or an e-bike, make sure you get on your phone and go onto Amazon and look up airless tubes by 2 different companies and see which one you like better for yourself on your bike. Look up Tons of Armor, get the casing one, and see if you like that one, you know, for a while. Wow, cool. Cybertruck. We have never seen a Cybertruck at nighttime, guys. That is the first time we've seen a Cybertruck at nighttime, I think. I can't really remember. And another thing about Tons of Armor, so you can get the casing around your tube, and it will stop a lot of flats. It will stop a lot of things that you run over that can actually cause you to get a flat. And then here we go, another hit bomb right here, 16 so far. And another thing is, like, if you pick the second one that I told you guys about for your tire, it's just a plain like foam rubber tire with inside your tire. That one right there is super. I do really recommend that one. Okay, so the highest was like about 16.6 on that hill right there, guys. But anyways, that one is the best one, I'd say. This one right here that I have on here, this is the casing around the tube. They are good for a lot of good traction. And if you like that airless deal, you can buy the other ones. But if you like that, have that deal with the air in it, these ones I have on right now, my front and back, the Tons of Armor casing, and you still get the tubes. They're about, I think, like $110. I paid for front and back, which ain't too bad. And they came with an extra tubes and for it. I didn't have to use it if I didn't want to. And then they came with the casing alone. Alone at the stores, if you buy it at the bike store, they may have them, they may not have them, guys. So don't be always asking for them if you don't see them. They're like come like in a red and black box. They'll say Tons of Armor on them. And they don't carry them. And you ask about them, they're going to have no clue what you're talking about. Some bike shops have no clue what you're talking about. And that's the craziest thing. Because like the bike shop that I go to, they had no clue that there was actually a piece of rubber one that just goes inside your tire in your tire. They had no clue that one was actually an actual thing. And I told them I have it on my other bike, and they know I brought my other bike in plenty of times. And then when they first put a tire on that bike, they went, "Wow, this is trippy, man. You got this thing in here." And I go, "Yeah, you guys don't know about that?" And they're like, "No, we don't know about these." And I'm like, "Yeah, you can definitely put those in there. You ain't going to get a flat at all. You can keep on going," and like that. And then he asks me, "Why you asked me to change the tire?" Then I just go, just because of that certain hole that it has, the tire alone just might get eaten up and spread it after a while. And he really didn't know that. He really didn't understand that situation. So on your regular tires on any bike, after a while, they do pretty much get corroded to where they ain't useful no more. But that doesn't make it to where you gotta buy a whole new tube. That makes it to where you gotta buy a whole new tire sometimes. And if you're not buying one of those things, definitely on your bikes that I'm talking about, oh boy, you are going to run into a lot of flats. Seriously, a lot of flat tires. I probably won't sell them, but they make more. Yes, they make more cells on tubes. That is correct. That's why they choose not to sell them. A lot of places choose not to sell them because they'll make more cells on tubes. But here's the thing. For a lot of customers that do come to bike shops, is if you're a frequent bike rider like I am, you're definitely going to want something that's going to save you a lot of money. And the bike shops should know that. You want that. And what they'll do is they'll try to sell you those slime tubes. They do not work that well. Slime tubes are not that good, guys. There's not that much free flex on them. I mean, I bought slime tubes a lot, and I have them on this right here with the casing, and they work pretty good because I have a casing cover. But if I didn't have a casing cover and I just hit that piece of metal right now, like I just did, oh man, that would have been it. I would have to call my buddy up and say, "Hey, you know what? I'm stuck out here on the road. You got your truck today? You know, let me know what's up, man. Could you pick me up or not?" And that would have been the end of the bike ride, seriously, for tonight. So definitely try to ask your bike shop if they do have Tons of Armor. If they say no, then go on to Amazon and just order a pair of them. And I do recommend them for if you have electric or non-electric. And yes, they do now have them in the fat tires. So fat tires are successful now, guys. I found that out because a friend of mine actually got a pair of them for his front and back on his fat tire e-bike, and he says He's having no problems at all with them. He loves those ones. Okay, we got a lot of fog up here, guys. And I know we're pretty soon going to be hitting up to Newland. And that's the street we're going to go down, guys. Because you guys missed out on the two best mobbing hill ever. Seriously. If you want to see me mob a big hill, stay tuned. I'm serious. If you have not seen me mob a big hill like this one right here, that we're going to be mobbing tonight, and you're going to go out of it, you're definitely going to miss it, man. Seriously. You guys are going to love this hill that we mobbed on Friday night. And I loved it. Mobbing up it, it's really steep. And going down it, it's pretty steep. But we don't catch as much as that hill we just come on right now. We won't catch that much speed because the hill is super steep going up. I mean, it's just really steep going up that way. Coming up on it it's like super steep. So here we are, Magnolia, guys. It's cross pass here. And on Friday night, it was about this foggy too. So you guys are pretty much gonna see what I've seen, and gonna be able to actually see it now because a lot of people were not on Friday. Oh man, that was a good mob right there too. Mobbed up that curb, mob right off of it like nothing. So this year also I got planned into fixing the other e-bike, guys, so you can check that one out. I showed off this one a whole bunch of times, and I am going to work on this here, fixing the other e-bike and getting that one able to be runnable with. And there's a few people in my neighborhood that actually want to try out to ride one of the e-bikes that I have reviewed on. And I did a review on the other one a while back, but this totally took a dump on me. So we are going to review the e-model that I did of the Ensure, and that will come up this year also too, guys. I'm going to work on my hardest of getting some parts I do need for it to make it really accessible, really good ride, and to make it to where it's going to be really ballsy to go on certain things with it, because it's got shocks in the front and shocks in the back, and it's definitely a sleeper on the road for these people who not know about e-bikes. It doesn't have any special mods on it or anything. It's just definitely a sleeper bike. Seriously, that bike can haul butt. Right here, guys, here we are heading down Newland. So like I said, Newland, you guys do not get to see on Friday, and we're just gonna head down Newland because you guys missed out on these two hill bombs right here. These are like the second biggest hills that I have ever hit out here in Orange County. The first biggest hill I have ever hit is that one right there in Adams. That's a good mob on the way up. And if you're looking to go ahead and go up a hill and you're an uphill guy, not a downhill guy, and you're loving those uphills because you're stroking your pedals a lot and you don't mind if it's electric or not electric, that's a good hill right there. Adams and the area of Mesa Verde right there before you hit Mesa Verde. So like Adams, just definitely go strap Adams, guys. You'll hit a really good hill. Over here, you'll hit two really good hills on Newland. So if you like the hill bombs and you like definitely climbing hills a lot, this is two good areas right here. This is a good area right here for two good hills. So stay tuned for that, guys. And just leave your comments down below what you think of the hill, because once we get it, I want to know your guys' suggestion about the hill being really steep or not. You know, let me know if that was really steep or not. I know you guys won't be able to see it that much because of the fog, but we are doing our best, guys. It was super foggy like this too. I had to look underneath my area of my glasses and tilt my head down just to see what's going And it might just clear up after a while up here too. This is exactly what it did on Friday. Seriously, it was just like foggy, then clear, foggy, then clear, foggy, then clear. It was weird. So right now it's clear. Well, my glasses are still fogged up. Kind of sucks. Essentially, the fog will go away on my glasses. All right, so there was a lot of you guys in the room at the beginning, and I'm telling you guys are going to miss out because this hill is like right up the street from where we're at. We're not too far from it right now. The first hill that we're going to mob up, and then there's going to be another one that we're going to mob up too. So we're going to mob 2 hills on the way down here, guys. It's going to take essentially a lot of my battery, but I'm doing this review of the street right here for you guys just because I want you to know how the bike handles the hill and the gears that you are in. And you guys have not heard me talk this aggressive about the gears on any e-bikes yet. I told you that if you go into your lowest gear of your pedal assist, when you're climbing a hill, you will definitely climb it like butter. A lot of times I've done my gear changes, we always been like second gear, guys. And I finally went down to back to popping in first gear and getting ready to climb a hill in first gear again. And I totally forgot how much more easier it was in first gear. In that second gear, I was just getting handle of it because it was just definitely to gain a lot of strength in the bike. Wow, another Cybertruck. Cybertruck, guys. Yeah, so that's the deal, guys. That's 2 Cybertrucks in that time we saw so far today. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so here we go. We're on Garthert, and if I went this other way right here like that, just to the left of me, there's a hill right there I can mob up too. So there's a lot of hills right here in this area that I can mob if I want just to mob hills. There's like 1, 2, 3. I think there's like 4 hills in the area I could mob if we were just on a Friday night. And I did mob these 2 up here that we're going to come up upon. And I was thinking about mobbing that other one too. It's pretty steep. It's not steeper. I think it's actually steeper than one on Adams. That one time we mobbed up Adams. That one we mob almost every day, but it's not that steep as these ones are, guys. These ones right here, I'm pretty sure are a lot steeper, and especially the second one we're gonna hit. The first one is perfect, but when we hit over the 405 freeway, guys, that one is nuts. I'm serious. You need to hang on for that one, seriously. If you guys click out of this channel and you're not hanging on for that hill over the 405 freeway, boy, you're gonna miss out on a good hill climb. Seriously. Oh, does your battery change? Okay, so the battery will change big time. On a lot of e-bikes right now, we are at 50% battery usage. So when we're going to go up this hill, it's going to definitely take the battery down. I'd say at least a good 5 to 10% climb up this hill in this gear. But if you are definitely flying like this guy is right here in full moto of your electric, you're going to climb the hill super fast, but your battery's going to drain faster than anything. So the object is to climb the hill fast and save your battery. And I say be in the first gear of pedal assist, because if you are in second gear pedal assist, you're going to take more battery to drain, climb up the hill, because what it does is it pulls you back instead of you pulling up a bit. And what you're doing with the pedal assist is you're pulling up instead of pulling back. it's really confusing to learn that situation on an e-bike, but here we go, guys. Now you let me know how much potentially faster we do climb up compared to that guy, because that guy that was ahead of us, he got pretty fast, but I'd say his battery went down real quick. Here we go, guys. Mobbing the hill, and like I said, we're at a good one pedal assist, and even though we are mobbing the hill, kind of pretty much at a good 13 right there, 12 to 13, we're mobbing the hill up, and boom, we climbed it essentially as fast as he did, but I'm pretty sure he wasted a lot of battery. We didn't even waste none of the battery doing that, guys. Maybe a percentage of very small that we don't even notice. I'm mobbing that hill, guys, and you see how good that hill was a climb, and you just heard the engine kind of like and kind of like backing in and out. And instead of it actually just completely backing out, if I went up with this to full electric, you would hear the bike just going, and that's definitely going to let to where you know you're going to drain your battery super quick. The battery charge is super great, actually. So right now, like I said, we are 50, and when I got up the hill and stopped right here, we got at 40. Okay, guys, so it took 10% of the battery like nothing. So when the guy that was in front of me, he did his pure electric, I bet you it took at least 20% or more of his battery, pure electric, and it up. And doing just a good, not even a good, very much 10%, because we were using our throttle pedal assist on the way up here too. You gotta remember that. So we had pretty much a good, very low percentage of the battery climax going up the hill. And this other hill, I mean, it's gonna be super big, guy. It's way bigger than that one. That's just some hill that I guess they have there. It's not the 405 free one. The 405 free one, you're gonna be really excited about me climbing that hill, because that hill is super large. I think it's way larger than the one on Adams, but we do not get that much of a really good hill bomb out there on this one because of the reaction. That hill bomb back there was like at least a good 10 miles per hour because we had to climb it. If we didn't have to climb it that much, we'd actually really get some really good speed going down the hill, guys. And the climax right now, we have got for the battery of 40%. We had 50. So just running up that hill and riding up to here, starting off at 60% of battery. This tells you exactly how much it actually took from there. It could take like maybe a good less than 10% of a battery range. There's a lot of other bikes out there that actually do not have pedal assist, and you're going to come in a lot of hassle of being wanting to use pedal assist, because those other bikes are just like a regular e-moto, to where you're riding an e-bike and it's just to where those gears are set there for you not to be able to do any pedal assist at all. You're going to go maybe on like 20, 30 miles an hour no matter what happens, up the hill, down the hill, whatever. And you can't go any higher than a certain amount of a pure electric out here. Pure electric out here is supposed to be 20 miles an hour. And if a cop does see you doing faster than that, you're definitely going to get pulled over. They'll probably give you a ticket, and then they might take your bike away, which is really sad on a lot of people that have a lot of e-bikes out here nowadays. It is super sad. I mean, they spend like maybe $5,000 on some of these bikes. Some people spend like $8,000 on some of these bikes, and they spend a lot of money for trying to keep it and maintenance and all that other stuff too. And it's just crazy. The e-motors that you buy that are going to cost you like $5,000 or even higher, and you're not going to be able to ride them in a lot of certain places out here in Orange County. You're going to be all like, oh man, I hope I don't get pulled over. And you might potentially get pulled over. But with this one right here, that I have been telling you guys for the longest time, the Ninago Durango style e-bike of class 3 city. Okay, so basically any 3 class city bike that you have, it's going to be fine. Your wattage is not going to be over the 7, I think it's like 725 or 730. Your wattage is not going to go over that. So your wattage is not going to matter really even on that base too, is because here's the thing about the wattage. The capacity you have for range and wattage itself is 2 different things. A range wattage is how far you are going to be going, and then a regular wattage is going to tell you how much power it is giving out for no matter how far you're going. So on this one right here, we have a range of 375 and 720, which is the correct range that you need to have for any e-bike to be on the street. If you have over those ranges, be very careful, guys. And they do have these mods that people have been selling out there for a lot of e-bikes. I could have bought one if I wanted to for this e-bike, and it's only like 50 to 60 bucks. It's controlled by your phone, and I would definitely get a lot more speed on this bike. And if I wanted to, I can just go ahead and cut the wire that grounds you out on the bike. It's like another, what do you call that? The governor. So that one's an easy cutoff switch right there. Okay, so we're gonna hit this hill up ahead of us. This is the 405 hill I was telling you about. It's essentially a lot bigger, and you're going to see that this hill is a lot better than the other one. Pretty sure this is the right one. Yeah, this is the right one, guys. Wow. Okay, so we're off Ohio and Newland right here, and now you're going to essentially see how much heavier this hill is compared to that hill over there, guys. Yeah, we just hit. We have not even touched it yet right now. We're going to touch right about now, guys. It's definitely doesn't look that big on the camera, but it is actually really huge. Seriously. Okay, we get back over here in the bike lane, and now we're going to mob up to the guys. You're going to hear the motor drain back more than ever. I'm still in the pedal assist, guys, so right there, definitely. I'm climbing pretty fast now. See, if I went into pure electric, guys, that's pure electric right there. And it essentially takes me up faster, but it's definitely doing more drainage on the batteries. So you do not want to do that. And see how much more intensely bigger the hill that was compared to the other one. And we got a little bomb right here, guys.